Hey man, we live, we lit, we in the place to be. You chilling with your boy LEVK.T, man. Hey, let's turn up one time for the one time. So right now we are working on my Joe Dumars build, aka my perimeter lock. It's the build I'll be running on this year. Last year I played a lot of point guard and previous years, but this year I'll be the on-ball defender. So it's two different green and red pie charts. This one is a newer one and it has more defense, but we're gonna go with the traditional one, the one that I used last year. I feel like you get a little bit more better shooting, and I'll probably be forced to play hash a lot of times, so it's important that I have that physical profile. We're gonna go with the fastest one, and then let's get straight into it. By the time we finish with everything, I think you have to max out close shot, driving, layup, and dunk. Maybe taking a little off of the close shot. Like I say, by the time we finish it, it should be 3 finishing. By the time we finish the shooting, it should be 17 shooting. By the time we finish the playmaking, it should be 13 playmaking. And by the time we finish the defensive, it should be 19, which is plenty on as far as that is concerned. Let me know in the comment section what builds are y'all going with. What modes do y'all normally play the most? Are you guys my career people? Do you like playing in the park, playing the ante up, playing the pro-am? Just let me know what type of builds you all like playing. What builds you plan on playing on, rather. I know for our lineup, we typically go with a smaller lineup outside. We like bigger PGs for the most part, but our power forward and our center are typically small. I'm talking like 6'9" to 6'10" or 6'11". We don't 7 feet builds. That's a thing of the past, man. It's not worth it. So yeah, for the finishing, we got 81, 77, and 72. For shooting, we're going to max out the top 3 and just add a couple of post fade, and that should give us 17. I know when you're first doing this, you're kind of trying to map it out. Definitely want that 13 playmaking, which is plenty, especially when you're a secondary ball handler. And I'm actually be the third ball handler. Lever sniper would be the secondary one, but I'll be definitely the on-ball defender, checking the opposite team's point guard. So once we go back up and reconfigure the shooting a little bit, you see it will be 3, 17, 13, and 19. And for me and the way I play, I'm gonna be playing a lot of 2s this year with more. When we play 3s and Weez is playing or Lever Sniper is playing, y'all gonna see what we do. Anything under a 90 win percentage is unacceptable. Alright, so for the body shape, I always go with Burley. And here's what's interesting. A lot of times I prefer a bigger lock. Like last year on my perimeter lock, I actually ran it at small forward and at 6'6". It was a little too slow for my liking. So this year I'm gonna run it at 6'3", and with a close to max wingspan. That's plenty. You'll be fast. Just imagine if you max everything out and everything is the same as far as 2K20. You'll have 99 speed, 99 acceleration as a lock. That'll be crazy. The one thing I wish I could fix is the strength, and later on I'm gonna show you guys how to make a 2-way slash and playmaker in a later video with like 82 strength at point guard. So this is preferential. I always think that slashing is the best takeover because it covers a lot more areas. Lockdown defender is also an option, but I'm going with playmaker just because I'm gonna be playing the 2s a lot, and I'm gonna have to ISO, and I'll definitely be able to do that. Even without the takeover, you give me the takeover, then I'm just a god at point guard. So finally, we about to get into some gameplay. Also in the comment section, let me know how y'all feel about the demo. I know a lot of people think it's trash. I like the demo. I like the difficulty. I like that you playing the Bucks. Giannis don't be playing that shit. He be swatting all types of shots, man. So like I said, let me know how y'all feel about the demo. Here's preferential. Fancy footwork on Browns. Consistent finisher is such an important badge. I would like to get contact finisher, but it's more important to have the consistent finisher. My jump shot this year, I went with 98 for most of the year, and I converted over. Actually, I started with 85, then I went to 98, and then I converted over to Dwayne Wade. I will also be using Dwayne Wade this year. Like I said, I just got to get used to that jumper at this wingspan. And for the shooting badges, it's kind of optional. That's what I'm going with, though. right there. It'll change as we like start playing tools or start playing comp pro am or rec center. Those badges are interchangeable. Playmaking for tools, I will be putting diamond on silver, but for the purposes of this video, I'm going ankle breaker on gold, handles for days on gold, quick first step on gold, space creator on silver, and unpluckable on silver. And then defenses, this is also preferential. What I'll probably be going on, like once we're in like comp games, is clamps on Hall of Fame, intimidation on Hall of Fame, pick dodge on Hall of Fame, tireless defender probably on Hall of Fame. With 3 badges left over, I'll be going probably with chase down on bronze and rim protector on bronze. But you know, if I'm playing in a park, when I'm playing in a rec center, I'll probably leave my badge set up the way I have it here. But when you're playing comp, you don't got time for a lot of these badges. You gotta make sure clamps Hall of Fame, pick dodger Hall of Fame, intimidator is on. And then I forgot to mention tireless defender, because that's also a very important badge, especially when it's on Hall of Fame. You literally get to hold the R trigger while playing defense, and that makes life super easy. Let's get into some gameplay. You see, one feature that I've seen that I liked a lot is when you call for isolation, they actually go into a 5 out. Now, I don't know if they just did that for the purposes of this demo or if it's only like for the Clippers, but bumpy lock right there. Let me see that. Pull up. Let's go. Already know what time it is, man. One of my biggest fears in playing this was that especially at 6'3" and low strength, is would I still be able to bump the point guard, like the ball handler. That's what's important to me. Right, you see there, call for the screen, go one way, come out the opposite way, wait for the big to cut, and it's an easy play. The dribbling I haven't gotten down completely, but I do see that you can't get blow by animations. I do also see that the quick stop is back. I also do see that the pickable is back as well. You just gotta do it differently. Instead of clicking up on the right stick, whatever side the ball is on, you just click in that direction, and you'll still get that peekaboo or whatever hezzy, whatever you want to call it. You'll still get it by doing that. Shot meter is another thing I have not figured out. Spin, he's going to help out. Corner pocket, that's green. Let's go. So yeah, like I said, I've really had a lot of fun playing with this build. I've been testing a lot of builds too. As far as my on ball defender, this is definitely the build I'm rocking with, man. And I will make other builds. I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm not, but blow by animation, easy bucket. Also, like the one thing that I feel like the demo does is force you to become a better ball handler. You're not so reliant upon the moves, because you got the world's most basic signature styles. So by the time we get our hands on this real game, we get to put the signature styles we really want. We'll be doing these defenders dirty. Also, I can't tell what level this is on. I feel like it's on Hall of Fame, because I played the regular 5v5 mode, and I don't know if it's the signature styles or what. But it was way easier. Shot I should have made. This is just a crazy possession. A bunch of follies. I should have hop stepped and went up here. I said absolutely shocked in the full type possessions. Let me see that. Still snagging, man, with this 6'3" build. What I got? Blow by animation. Let me see that. I ain't one, Mr. Ref. I also won't be playing with the shot meter on when this starts, but it felt good just to see it green. It really did, because they come few and far in between. It's been a bumpy lock, man. Where are you going? Wesley Matthews. So I was even able to bump Giannis a few times, which I was surprised about. So like I said, when I show you guys how to make that two-way slash playmaker build I was telling you, well, you're still gonna be fast as hell, and the bumpy lock is gonna be crazy. With like 82 strength at point guard, you'll be able to push the hell out of opposing point guard, especially with everybody gonna be making BP builds again. So you're gonna see a lot of 6'1" builds, 6'2" builds, 6'3" builds at point guard. And minimum wingspan, they made to bump the hell out of them, man. So double got 14 and 10 right now, just being a bumpy lock, getting on Bledsoe's nerves. Give me that. Big greens. Pull up. Yo, difficult shots is an interesting badge. Cause I was playing with my two-way slashing playmaker, and I was hitting like, it wasn't like 3-point fades, but I was hitting like off the dribble fades with him, like mid range. Let me see that. If it's one complaint I have about this demo, and I don't have many, I hope upon release that they buff the fatigue, man. The fatigue is bad. It's not that bad if you got like anything involving a playmaker pie chart. It's not bad at all. But as I always say, man, do something nice with somebody you normally wouldn't do. Always pay it forward. Peace and love. Peace and blessings. 1.